What's up, YouTube? Today we're gonna be doing something I've always wanted to try to do with this thing here, this big red. We are gonna plow the driveway. So hopefully it starts up. I gotta put the plow on yet. Been sitting for quite some time, so the back tire is flat. And we gotta put the plow on. The mount's already on there, down here. So just gonna slip some cotter pin things in there. It should be good to go. Got a couple of XR500s here for maybe one day I'll do a C&J XR500 build. That's what these are for. So yeah, a couple of nice old Hondas. They have 250 plastics, but they are XR500s. Got a title for one of them. I don't know. This should be interesting. Try to make one out of two. Anyways, let's go check this plow out here. All right, here's the plow. I've never seen a plow like this. It's kind of weird. It's got like sides on it. So I'm gonna drag this thing over there. Mount it up. All right, got her all lined up. Just drive it on there and see how it goes. There she is, all ready to rip. See how this goes. I've never used this thing before. It was supposed to come with chains. The guy I got this from, it was the guy's dad. He had passed away, and they bought a brand new. Came with chains and the original wheels and tires, but he couldn't find the chains for the rear. So we're gonna do it without chains. See how it goes, but it should be fun. Let's give this a shot here. Let's pull up on this. Make it back. Pretty heavy. Should be interesting. Let's get this stuff even. Oh yeah. Still moves, alright. Not bad. Alright, let's get this show on the road. See if this thing starts up. Let's see. Okay, battery's dead. Figured the battery would be dead. Let's see here. This choke doesn't like to stay on, so you kind of got to hold it. Try it without it. Oh yeah! There we go. See if the light works. Oh yeah. Got the spotlight. High, low. Everything seems to work. Alright, I think we're ready. All right, here we go. Oh, cool. Yeah, all right. Fire this puppy up. I have no idea if it's gonna work out or not. It's a little shaky. Gonna have to just deal with it. Well, I just hit my truck. not really that practical, but it definitely did the job. Man, I love this old Big Red here. Now let's talk about how practical it was to just run this thing right into my trailer and my truck. Well, Big Reds will get away from you. If you've ever ridden them and you're in reverse and it kind of goes a little bit if you got the idle set wrong, well, it was warming up and that's how it kind of happened. Well, anyways, time for some Big Red history. The Big Red was made in 1982. They started making them in 1982, and they made them all the way up to 87, I believe, 86. This one here is an 85. 85 and up are all the same. They're the newer ones. It's the last generation of the Big Red. 250, 2-valve, shaft-driven, amazing machine, electric and kickstart. Overbuilt. They just don't make anything like this anymore. Some of the older ones are smaller. They do have a high and low, a separate high and low, and neutrals all the way down. Centrifugal wet clutch setup. I love this thing. Every time I ride it, it's a lot of fun. It's not very much fun in the woods if you like trail riding or whatever, but if you're like looking for a utilitarian type of a machine that's gonna outlast anything new that you're gonna buy, this will do it. So I'm gonna walk you around, show you some cool little differences and aspects of this machine that you just don't see anymore. All right, so cool stuff about the 85 and up Big Red. One of the things that I like is the huge ass compartment. You can store a lot of stuff in there. Another cool thing, I already took the seat off and the side covers off, but underneath the side cover you got your Kickstarter here in case you don't have a battery. The battery is located right there, and what is really neat that I think is, whoa, don't want to lose those. This thing, you just unscrew this here if it's all muddy or whatever. This whole fender setup pops up like that. Pretty cool. And these are not the original wheels. The original wheels are supposed to be silver. They're not on there right now because you got these big meats on here. Comes standard with the little trailer hitch, metal gas tank. This one was rusty inside, so we did have to put some tank cream in it. So as you can see, these are also known for leaking. This one is good to go. It's as I said before, 2-valve. They made tons of accessories, tons and tons of different accessories for these old Hondas from the 80s. Of which this one has the plow, and I don't believe this is Honda, but the guy wanted a twist throttle, and it's got the deer spotlight thing. That's an accessory. Other than that, this thing is just already had a life. It's not extremely mint, but it's not it's really not that bad either. There is quite a calling for these Big Reds and a lot of ATCs, so to try to get your hands on one at a decent deal is really going to be up to the person looking for one. These also were supposed to have little black trim things on the side here, which this one doesn't have. But let's see what else. Oh, somebody drilled holes in the side of the exhaust back in the day. They thought that would be cool. Doesn't really sound much better, but yeah, other than that, freaking Big Reds are awesome. This thing's a ton of fun. As I said, definitely not much of a trail quad. I personally don't prefer it to ride around on the trails. It's just a little too bouncy, and you can't go fast enough. But anyways, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe for more if you want to see some more like old 80s vintage Honda stuff or whatever. Who knows what I'm going to put on my channel here. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.